Hello everyone, Jessica back with another wonderful workout, and I am so glad to have you joining me here today. We are going to be doing a seated full body workout, combining together Pilates inspired movements for strength, slim toning, and some wonderful stretches. All of our movements today will be using a soft, unweighted Pilates ball. You can work with no equipment at all or substitute in any other piece of equipment that you feel better or safer working with here today. You will also need your chair. So go ahead, get everything set up. We are going to get started right now. Wonderful job getting set up. Go ahead and take this ball in between the knees. Make sure you're clear of that knee joint. Nice soft squeeze of those inner thighs and gently rock those knees side to side here as you give me wrist circles in and out. We will be using the ball in some format for all of our exercises today, but it will alternate between upper body and lower body, giving each of those sets of joints, muscles, a nice break in between that work. Great job here. Find the ball in the hands and let's go ahead, gently push it forward, extend it back in, and out, extend it back in, working in those legs. Soft press of that palm, keep a little tension on the ball. 2 more. Beautiful job here. Thumbs go to the back of the ball, squeeze with the fingertips here, head side to side, nice and easy. Warm up those hand and finger muscles. Drop this ball down to the right side. Lift with the wrist, but make sure that there is no pain in there. If you need to adjust this movement, go ahead. As you lift, heels come up. Take it back down. This time, switch the ball. Warm up through those shoulders, a little bit bigger through the forearms. Palms and wrists here. Big focus here today on grip and finger strength as well as dexterity, keeping us moving nice and strong through our daily movements. Wonderful job here. We're just going to flow right from this warm up, and you'll notice that our exercises gradually get a little more intense, a little bit bigger. So modify anything here today that you need to. Last one here. Great job. Back in between those inner thighs. Give it a nice squeeze. Squeeze those glutes underneath you and relax. Tailbone tuck here. Push those arms out, squeeze and release. Make sure those core muscles are pulling up and in. We have 5 more. Final one here. Wonderful job. Back to the hands. Go ahead, open this right palm softly, resting here the ball into that, and you're going to turn this left hand in. You're going to feel that rotation through those forearm muscles. Squeeze the ball and rotate it out. Very similar, opening doorknobs, opening jars. Now I'm catching myself really working the shoulder into my ear. Stay soft and relaxed. Those forearm muscles work just the same without adding in all of that neck tension. Final one here. And switch it on over. Same thing. Turn the hand in, rotate it out. Final one here. Great job. Back in between those legs. Work those hips forward just a little bit so you have some space to move. Plant the feet. You're going to give me a squeeze in of the knees, a squeeze in of the glutes. Reach those arms out, pulling the core muscle up and in. Pairing that all with an exhale. I know it sounds like so much. You can do it. Take your time. Keep it slow. Focus on really finding this form. Let's go here. Nothing in the body is working harder than anything else. Make sure that it's all equally working together. Final two here. Final one. Great job. Bring it back in. Feel those core muscles there. Beautiful. Okay, so we turned the hand in and rotated out. This time we are going to reverse that. Again, keep the shoulders away from the ears. Take the palm, fingertips rotate out just as far as they want to go naturally. Turn it in. Final one. And switch sides again, coming from the outside in. Try not to get this movement from shoulder rotation. We want to imagine rotating this lower arm so we're getting all of those good forearm muscles. Those are your gripping and twisting muscles. Final one here. Great job. Step yourself slightly to the right. This is an exercise we do fairly often. We are going to be adding in the resistance of this ball. This is going to give us something solid to squeeze. If it ends up being a little too much for you, go ahead, take the ball away and complete the exercise without it. So you're going to kind of wedge that ball in behind the knee. I like to keep my hand here because sometimes they do escape. Squeeze and release. Now you're not going to be able to release all the way because you will lose the ball. So this is going to encourage us to keep this muscle under a little bit of tension throughout the entirety of the exercise. Make sure that that knee feels nice and good. You can work that ball back in or out. They do move around. Final one here. Take it forward. You can rest on this right arm, or you can use those core muscles here. Make sure you're not working from that low back. Left foot steps in. Squeeze this arm back, up in front of the shoulder. You're only bending at the elbow. As you squeeze it back, squeeze those fingers, squeeze that tricep muscle. Final two here. All right, we're gonna drop this arm, not all the way to the floor. We're gonna keep this muscle under tension. That is a really big component of Pilates that we are tapping into here today. Palm is facing you. Now that's just a little important note to make. Light squeeze of those fingers. Raise the arm and then turn the palm towards the floor. In and down. It doesn't need to be a big rotation. You're gonna feel work shift from the shoulders more into the triceps. Take your time with it. Again, supporting yourself with this arm or letting those core muscles assist. Keep a tailbone tuck here so that low back stays nice and happy, shoulder away from the air. Final two. Think about this as separate movements. Lift, rotate, release, and lower. Wonderful job there. Let's go ahead and repeat these all on the other side, starting with the leg. Step that right leg in. Ball or no ball goes behind, squeeze. Find what works for you here as far as placement. Might take a little experimenting. Final one here. Release, lean it on forward. We'll be working with the right arm this time. Pull the ball up. It's going to be in front of the shoulder. Extend it back. Squeezing back here through the arm. No extra movement through the wrist. There's no extra work there. Final two. Drop it on down. Straight arm lift. Rotate. In and release. Great job. Keep working here. It can be different on this side as far as mobility goes. That's okay. Modify it if you need to. We will even them out in time. But be patient. It doesn't have to happen all here today. Remember, separate movements, you're almost there. Final one. Great job. Bring it back to the center. Let's work on a little bit of leg and knee strengthening. You can walk yourself back in the chair, and if you have space, modification here, take it to the center and make those inner thighs work. If you can, if spacing allows, we all have different chairs, different leg lengths. You can work this ball underneath the right leg and extend and lower. Only extend as far as feels comfortable. So if you end up working only halfway up into the movement, that's fine, as long as there's no pain. Don't force yourself too big, and then this knee hurts. We want to stay out of that today. Build strength where we feel good first. You'll be able to do more in time, I promise. Final one here. Take it on down. Great job here. We're going to take it in between both hands, and it's going to come slightly overhead but in front of us. So we're just reaching up. I want you to imagine pulling down and back as you squeeze those palms on this ball. Feel that right elbow slide past that right rib cage using those big, wonderful back muscles here on this side. You're not turning, so shoulders and waist are squared up to the front of your chair. Bring it up and repeat. Hold. Little bit of a pause here, letting them all work. Final one. Release it on down, either underneath the left knee or in between the thighs, and work with that leg extension there. Whatever is easiest and best for you. All right, here we go. Again, modify the side if you need to. Smaller range of motion. Sometimes we get sounds, and that's okay as long as there's no pain. But if they're freaking you out a little bit and you're hearing some noise or some crunching, popping, you can shorten up that movement even if there's not pain. Definitely work where you feel comfortable. Beautiful job. Bring that one on down. We'll go back to those arms, working with the back muscles here on the left side. Slight lean forward, tailbone tuck, core muscles pull up and in. Arms overhead. Left arm pulls down and back. Don't turn the body. Stretch and reach it up. Repeat. Final one. Beautiful job there. Go ahead, step this right leg out just as far as feels comfortable while maintaining that knee over the ankle. Left leg can be towards the center or a little bit further out as well if you would like to increase that hip stretch. We're going to take this ball into the right hand, left arm out here to the side. Take it down. Try to even up those arms, finding some stacking, and lift. Shoulders stay out of the ears here too. Find stability for this raised shoulder. We're going to take one more in this form. And then I am going to give you the option to take that ball into the left hand. Now I know this isn't heavy, but it is going to encourage the shoulder to maintain a little more stability, because even though it's not heavy, this ball does have weight. If it doesn't feel good, take it back to the right hand. We're gonna go 6 more here, so 5 more. Two more, a little more work for the core muscles over there too. Great job. Leave the ball in the left hand. If it's not already in the left hand, that's all right. Just go ahead and take it over here. We're gonna pull it back. So feel this back of the shoulder pulling back, shoulder out of the air. Take a good deep breath in, exhale. Inhale, pull back. And exhale again. Nice and tall through the body. Pair it up with the exhale so you can feel those core muscles work. Keep this one slow so your breathing is slow. We don't want to hyperventilate. 2 more here. You should be feeling the back of the shoulder working, not this neck area. If the neck area is working, that shoulder is coming up. Final one. Hold it here. Ball being lightly squeezed by those left fingertips. Rotate it up. It doesn't have to go all the way. Drop it down. Shoulder is not lifting and lowering. Palm up, palm towards the floor. Great job here. I'm also not throwing this wrist back when I lift, keeping it nice and stacked between the back of my palm and my forearm. Two more. Feel those shoulders nice and strong. Beautiful job. Ease it on down. Give that left arm a shake. It's going to get a break here. We're also going to give those obliques and upper body a little bit of a break. Bring this ball back in. Squeeze. I'm going to challenge you here. Using those inner thighs, tucking the tailbone, and engaging through those core muscles. So think about a little bit of a crunch here, core muscles pulling in, giving your pelvis a lot of stability here. So no moving through that low back. See if you can extend both legs up and under, squeezing this ball. If that's a little too much for today, one leg at a time. Again, thigh and knee strength here. I've worked in a little bit of a toe point and a little bit of a flex so that I can get these lower shin muscles working also. Maybe that's good for you, maybe not. You decide. Equal through each thigh. Don't lose that tuck through the low back. Two more here. If you are working with alternating sides, you're going to take one more each leg, or just even out your sets. Take it on down. A beautiful job there. Really feel that one. Feel how those muscles really connect with each other, and sometimes they almost, like the thigh muscles are working harder when those inner thighs are working too, and that is such a great way to build strength through the body. Step this left leg out. Left arm down here, ball into the palm, light squeeze of those fingertips, right arm up. Take it down. Of course, modification, you can tuck this arm in. We're gonna go for 6 here, so this is your second. This is our 6th here. So after this one, you have the option to take the ball to the right hand, making this right shoulder stabilize a little bit more through this movement. Final one. Wonderful job. Turn this right palm down, fingertips gripping that ball. Again, think about pulling this strong bone of the arm back without raising the shoulder. Left leg is still out. Take a good breath in. Exhale, pull all of those core muscles up and in as you cross them over. Inhale to open. It's not sucking the belly button in, it's pulling in the abdominal wall. For that little bit of forceful exhale, making the core muscles contract as we push air out. Really great pelvic floor exercise here, believe it or not. Final 2. Final 1. All right, leave that ball here. Oh, this shoulder feels it already. Keep it down. Shake it out anytime that you need to. Palm down towards the floor. Lift and lower without raising the shoulder. Could be different on this side. And again, not tipping the ball back into the wrist, keeping that wrist nicely stacked in between the knuckles and the forearm. Great job here. And start feeling some of those rotator cuff muscles in the back. They're little teeny tiny guys. They don't get a whole lot of work, so you may feel them pretty quick. Again, if you need to take a break, shake them out, that's okay. Come back to it. We have a few more. Last one here. Take it on down. Great job there. Ease it on out. We have a final exercise, and it is for the legs. I cannot believe how fast this went. Hopefully you feel like you've gotten a really great workout here without taking up too much of your time from today. Slightly turn yourself to the right and find this left foot a little bit more towards the heel and the ball of the foot here. And you are going to use the back of this chair for stability or hang on to the seat and drive that heel into the ball. Feel some of this inner knee muscle work here. Press and release. So we don't want to be like strong arming into this, coming a lot from the core. I want this leg to have an opportunity to work. Core muscles are going to show up in this movement. That's fine as long as they are not dominating it. Make sure that you feel some of this leg work too. I have yet to see anybody pop an official Pilates ball. Now, if you're working with a balloon, might be a little sketchy, be careful. Rolled up workout towel works, a pillow, even just pushing your foot into the floor. Let's take 4 more on this side. Again, make sure you're not feeling this through the low back, core, leg, glute, and this nice muscle here. This is your VMO muscle. Bring it up, bring it around over to the left side of the chair. Sometimes these balls escape. Track it down if you need to. Same positioning here. You've got the back of the chair or the seat that you can hang on to for a little bit of support. Closer to the heel and center of that arch. Press and release. Core muscles show up, but do not take over the entirety of the work. Work from this leg. Think about how many times you step up. Step up to come up the stairs. You step up on a curb. You step up when you get out of a chair, off the couch, out of bed, the restroom. So we're putting single leg work into that driving down motion, pressing against. And as we start to build this strength, you will notice that you get stronger as you press to step and lift, pushing against your surface to get that body up off of whatever you are on. So really important here. Knee over ankle. You don't want to be really far back. Take our final 4 here. Last one, and bring it on in. Okay, easy here. So you can put this ball underneath the chair. Please make sure before you stand up that it has not rolled out into your space and become a tripping hazard. Best bet is to chuck it all the way across the room, put it in a basket, or like I said, just make sure that you are clear as you stand up after completing this workout, that you are right there. Open up those wrists. Stretch open those fingers. You can even reach them forward. Open those arms out. Drop it down. Lift the heart. Inhale up overhead through those arms. Take it down through the center. Gentle twist to the right. Gentle twist to the left. Gentle twist to the right. Option to bring the right leg in. To the left, option to bring left leg in. To the center, point through the toes, pedal the feet. Reverse it other direction, lift the feet, keep the heel to the floor. Extend and point through each leg a few times here. Last final little work for those thigh muscles. It's good to have nice strong knees. Take it on down. Ease those hips forward, windshield wiper those knees and hips side to side here. Great job. Right leg extends out, open this left arm, exhale, turn it down. Inhale, open, counter twist if it feels good. Skip it if not. Final one. Step that right leg in, left leg long, open the right arm, and twist. Final one there. Step it on in. Walk those hips or shimmy those hips back into the chair. fold forward here, shimmy the shoulders, feel through that low back, how it feels. You can work yourself down into a deeper forward fold, a little bit further hip stretch if that feels good. Stay up here if not. This is your workout, your stretch, so make it your own. When you are ready, tailbone tuck, restack through the spine, step those feet on in, best feeling of any workout, good breath in, and then exhale, let it on out. So, like I said at the intro for this workout, some really great toning for the muscles, some really great strength for the muscles, and strengthen the muscles means stronger, more supported joints, and some really nice stretching to break up some of that work. So a really well-rounded workout here today. I hope that you enjoyed it. It went by so fast, so hopefully for you and not just for me. Meet me back here for the next amazing workout. Of course, like, share, subscribe, whatever you feel compelled to do after this workout, I am grateful for. I will see you guys again for the next workout. Keep taking good care of yourselves, and as always, thank you for watching.